That's radical egoism. Radical egoism is hardly welcome in Zio. Now, where the crucifixion of libertarianism is a fixture, statutes aimed at economic mountebanks define the phony class war in bipartisan politics. Here we have the party policies and the ugliness of disgruntles. But return to my point. Radical egoism is hardly welcome in Zio. A particularly gloomy example of the, how should we put it, the dacoitery of Zio was a man we call him Mucus, who was one of the slimiest and awful of Zeopaths at Carnegie Mellon. He underlined almost every single sentence in his copy of the Romantic Manifesto by Ayn Rand. So is Ayn Rand herself such a distortion of radical egoism that she virtually defines the Zeopath? Not necessarily quite that, but it's clearly the case that the empiricism of the scientific mind cuts off the idea of according the civil liberties and rights and dignities to the other. So we know that radical egoism can be grossly distorted. Tune is surely welcome in Zio. Tune, however, is a macabre lampoon of the phony class war of bipartisan mountebanks. It has more to do with the destructive ideations that are being emanated from Hollywood. Tune is teaching people instinctively to think wrong and making them into behavioral malcontents. The modification system is inebriating people into a state where they are out of their own control and criminally inclined, not to say even tolerant of the abnormal and the insane, as we see in Zio. So, what is radical egoism that it would not be welcome in Zio? Radical egoism is the point that accords because the person is aware of their incorporation into reality. The compassion extending of dignities to the commonwealth and the practical fantasies, if that's how you see the recent generation of popes like Francis and Leo, found in religion is quite charming and redemptive.